Hello and welcome back. Our first outing in this From Bronze to Mythic series was not the greatest. We had a Witherbloom deck, which was not actually a great Witherbloom deck. Ran into some very aggressive Silver Quill decks that we could not handle. We did not have the removal. Or we didn't draw the removal. Maybe I should have splashed for another piece of interaction. Unclear. Alright, so this draft starts a little bit better than the other one. We have an Improvisation Capstone. This is one of the better rares. If you get to 7 mana and can fire this off, as long as you don't deck yourself, then this is an absolutely amazing card. Then the Quillblade Laureate is fine. I like Royal Treatment, but then there's nothing in the commons. We have a Paradox Gardens, but other than that, this pack is pretty empty. If we take the Improvisation Capstone, then we really want to go into Prismari. So maybe we can wheel Landscape Painter, Tidal Mage, Seize the Spoils. Even Paradox Gardens can be quite good. So yeah, happy about this first pick here. Ooh, and we get a Great Hall of the Biblioplex, which is quite good. It fixes your mana, and later on in the game it becomes a 2/4 wizard. But it is not the only card in the pack that's interesting. We have a Prismari Charm, which is okay, but there's also an Unsubtle Mockery. Unsubtle Mockery, this is actually, for me, it's fighting the Great Hall of the Biblioplex, especially now that we have the Improvisation Capstone. I'm not sure if a 5 mana creature, even if it's very good value, is what we want. I think we want to have early removal so that we can get to the Improvisation Capstone. This might be wrong, but here I'm gonna go with the Unsubtle Mockery, I think, over the Great Hall, even though I really like the Hall. Alright. What else? We have a Terramorphic Expanse here. We don't have a lot of blue and red. We don't have red and white. Well, I mean, there's the Elite Interceptor. This is a very good early drop. I have a Noxious Newt, but not too keen to go into green right now. So for me, I mean, the Silver Quill Charm is also really good. Silver Quill Charm, Interceptor, Run Behind, Lorecaster. I really like the Lorecaster as well. But I think the Improvisation Capstone is really the best in Prismari. So maybe the Run Behind. Could see myself taking the Interceptor as well, or the Terramorphic Expanse. But let's take the Run Behind here. I really like that card. Not great. This is not great. We have an Elemental Mascot. We can totally pick that up. We have a Rapturous Moment, which I'm... This is not a card that I pick early usually. We have a Chase Inspiration, which is usually quite good. I think I'm gonna take the Elemental Mascot. The best card in the pack is the Stand Up For Yourself. So there's still the option of going low hold, basically. Hop to it is quite good. There's also a Noxious Newt, but I think I'm just gonna stay the course here and go Elemental Mascot. Abstract Paint Mage. Usually I really dislike this card. But here, with an Improvisation Capstone, this is just rough. 3 mana for a 2/2 that doesn't do anything until the next turn. The best card in here is last gasp, probably. So Silver Quill looks also really open. I really want to play with this improvisation capstone. Maybe that's not the smartest idea, but I think I'm gonna take the Tidal Mage. The Paint Mage is fine. Yeah, and then we are just out of playables here. I'm not gonna pick up a Strife Scholar here. It's time to branch out a little bit. What are we gonna do? Jalonian Tackle? Probably not where we were gonna go. Is it just a Strife Scholar now? I mean, this pack isn't great for anything, but for Witherbloom. Poisonous Apprentice is pretty good. Could take the Fractal Mascot or the Forum. Take a Forum here. Maybe if we end up in a 5-color soup deck, then maybe this is what we want to do. Yeah, no, there's just nothing flowing in red and blue. Not a fan of the Archaic. Fractalize is fine. Terra Fractal is fine. What's the best card in here even? Debater, maybe? Flourish can be good. I'm gonna take the Fractalize here. Alright. Yeah, but Spirit Mascot, pick 8. Can we still switch into Lorehold? Could take the Spectacle Summit, or we split. We switch now. We have a Pursue the Past and a Spirit Mascot in here, and we see white is flowing. So maybe it's just a Pursue the Past. We can splash that. Yeah. Lorehold Charm, Spirit Mascot. Just take the Spirit Mascot. Maybe we're switching into white. Yeah, I mean blue and red, there's just nothing. So we're taking the Ascendant Dust Speaker. Ink Mage, Pest Mascot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe an Ink Mage. Yeah, black is also really open, but we're gonna take the Shattered Acolyte here. And a Glyph Mage. Ow, Cauldron of Essence. Alright. What are we gonna do? I'm not gonna jump into black now. I mean, we're gonna take the Rubble Rouser here probably over the Pursue the Past. We could take Stress Dream, but it seems like we don't want to be in blue. And we have a decent start into a Lorehold deck, and Rubble Rouser is just one of the more important cards in that. So let's take the Rubble Rouser. I'm gonna leave the Ink Mage in here just because we have a Forum of Enmity. There's a second Rubble Rouser. I wish I would have picked up the second Spirit Mascot. Steal the Show is not great. Don't think I want another Eager Glyph Mage, so I think I'm just gonna take the Rubble Rouser. It also ramps us into Improvisation Capstone, so the Ink-Shape Demonstrator I also like, but currently we are not set up for it. I mean, we barely have any interactive spells, so that's something that we should start to rectify at some point. Here's Primary Research, really good. We also have an Expressive Fire Dancer as a 2-drop, but right now we really don't have a lot of spells. I'm not in love with the Fire Dancer right now, so I'm gonna take the Research here. It's a more important card for Lorehold. I feel like, oh wow. Okay, well, things are looking up. We have a Colossus of the Blood Age and a Startled Relic Sloth in here. Which one is better? 2 Rubble Rousers? Maybe we want the Colossus. But this one, I mean, the Improvisation Capstone, I feel like we have our late game is more or less... is more or less set. Oh, there's a Wilt in the Heat. I'm gonna take that over the second primary research. There's a Goblin Glass Ride, which is fine, ramps us. I think I'm gonna get the Ink Mage out of here. I'm gonna take the Wilt in the Heat here. Yeah. With 2 Rubble Rousers already, this should be pretty good. Nice. Here we pick up a Spirit Mascot. And are very happy about it. Some blue now, but I think we have now fully switched. Lorehold Charm. Or another mascot. I like Lorehold Charm. There's also Harsh Annotation, but that's not... Let's just... Maybe... Return the favor. Can do funny things, but I think I'm just gonna take the Dromedary here. Certainly does things in Lorehold. We have a Pursue the Past here. I think I'm going to take that over the Fields of Strife and the Owling Historian. There's also a Sundering Archaic, which could be crucial for the Improvisation Capstone before we mill out, but I think I'm just going to take another Pursue the Past. Nice, the Inkshape Demonstrator came back. We now have an Unsubtle Mockery, we have a Wilt in the Heat, so still not the greatest. I think I'm just gonna speculatively take it. Our 4-drop slot is also is already pretty stuffed, so I don't think I want to play an Eager Glyph Mage a second one anyways. So having the option, if we see that the Inkshape Demonstrator is actually good in our deck, to have the option. Playing it is probably more valuable than having a second Eager. Yeah, Rearing Emberman. What a card. Alright, we're gonna take an Expressive Fire Dancer for now. Wow, Math Magics. I don't think Pigment Wrangler is particularly good for us. Could take the Dig Site Inventory, or we just take a Seize the Spoils. What is our plan? We want to be more aggressive. Or are we more the Improvisation Capstone Waiting Room? There's a Terramorphic Expanse as well. We already have 2 Pursue the Past, so I feel like a card like Dig Site Inventory is a little bit more interesting for us. We have a Soaring Stone Glider. I have a Moment of Reckoning. Is that something that we are interested in? We have 1 Forum of Enmity. Nothing else that fixes. We passed on the treasure token right now. I like the Soaring Stone Glider, but I think I like the Docent a little bit more here. Get out. Alright. Yes. Pick 3 Antiquities on the loose. Alright. There's also a Tome Blast in here, but I mean, there's no chance in hell that I'm not taking one of the best rares in the format. Yeah, Tome Blast would have been excellent. as well, but... Alright, alright. Garrison Excavator. Another 4-drop. Yeah, I don't think that I'm playing either of those. Another 4-drop. There's a Fields of Strife. Okay, so Lorehold, obviously very open. So we might actually wheel. No, there's no. We didn't see Lorehold Charm in this. It was the previous pack. Can see us taking the Owling Historian, but I mean the Sloth Relic. The Relic Sloth is just so good. Let's take this. Get rid of the Dromedary. We already have a dig site inventory. Black cards continue to flow in this direction. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna take the Bitter Triumph here. We have a Forum of Enmity, so maybe splashing for black removal spells is not the worst idea. Beauty Beyond Death, Pigment Wrangler. The Striking Palette doesn't work with the Antiquities special trigger, does it? And then, other than that, the Pigment Wrangler is not great. Yeah, I'm still gonna take it, but I don't want to play it. There's a Berserk. Glyph Mage, Expressive Fire Dancer. 3 Spirit Mascots. I don't think we need another 2-drop or another 4-drop. Gonna take the land here. Another Pigment Wrangler. I don't want an Archaic for sure. Let's take the Wrangler. Mage Tower Referee actually might make our deck. Shattered Acolyte or Seize the Spoils. We already have 1 Acolyte, so I think this is more like a Seize the Spoils. We can take it now. Taking Mind Root. I don't think we're gonna splash black. Tome Keeper is not our deck, but neither is Glyph Keeper. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 mana, 2 color cards. The problem with this deck is definitely our removal. We barely have anything. Have an Unsubtle Mockery. Wilt in the Heat, and that's it. That's terrible. But I'm not taking the Tome Blast over the Antiquities on the loose. And I think other than that, we didn't see anything. Are we trying to splash the Bitter Triumph with the Forum? Dig site inventory. So what are our spells? Realization Capstone, Wilt in the Heat. I mean, we can dig for cards, but I don't think I want the dig site inventory. I think it's probably better in Silver Quill. Ancestral Anger out and this out. I'm gonna splash Bitter Triumph, I think. Not in love with it, but... And then we still need 1 more card. What do we want? Primary Research, but we have so many cards that reliably trigger Does Pigment Wrangler, the striking palette, work with improvisation capstone? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. Two Rubble Rousers. Do we want to play the Dromedary? I mean, Pigment Wrangler with Antiquities on the loose is also fun. Just double. I don't think... I don't know what happens with a copy, actually. Let's keep it in. Let's keep it in and let's find out, maybe. Do we need life gain? I don't think so. We have to pursue the past, and we don't have a lot of repartee triggers. Just Unsubtle Mockery and Wilt in the Heat. Dig site inventory. Maybe it's just dig site inventory then. With 3 spirit mascots, we can just sometimes run over the opponent. And we don't. No, we actually have decent amount of card advantage with Pursue the Past, Seize the Spoils, which is not really card advantage, but we have Primary Research. So we can hang. Ancestral Anger would just be like basically cycling for 1. Trample relevant for any of our creatures. I mean, the Spirit Mascot getting trample at an inopportune time. Is that better than dig site inventory? Vigilance. Giving this Vigilance is also pretty exciting. I think I'm gonna keep the dig site inventory. I think for me this last pick is between the dig site inventory and Ancestral Anger. Or do I want another 4-drop? With Mage, Dromedary. Dromedary is pretty good with our Rubble Rosa. But I feel like we have so much to do on 4. We have to Pursue the Past. We have 3 4-drops. Hopefully Wilt in the Heat is just a 2-drop. So maybe we can afford another 4. Which one is it then? Is it Eager Glyph Mage or the Dromedary? With the Rubble Rouser, ideally we jump from 3 to 5. Rubble Rouser and Seize the Spoils. Let's try it like this. Yeah, this awkward Bitter Triumph in here, but we'll see. We'll see if it comes back to bite us. Alright, we have a Dauntless Drafter. And this... Can I go first? We have an early Bitter Triumph. I really don't like this hand. But I think I'm gonna keep it because of the Triumph. can discard the dig site inventory if you want to. I'm still gonna lead with the mountain here in case we draw the mascot next. We don't. Yep, the good old Rectus Gamer on this side. Alright, we have a Pursue the Past here, so I'm pretty happy about this. I'm gonna discard the dig site inventory. Draw 2 cards. There's a pest mascot. So how worried are we? I think I'm just still gonna play the Sloth because they have to play the removal in order for this not to be a problem. I will not remove any card. And then we can next turn Pigment Wrangler, and the turn after we have 2 Bitter Triumphs if we want them. Yeah, here it is. It's not even the one that gives them life. So I'm pretty happy about this. Here's the grapple with that. That was the one that I was thinking about. Cool, cool, cool. Going to 17. Okay. This, and we just this. Please leave us a swamp. What else do we want to do? Now we're gonna probably draw a mascot now. We play that then. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. This gives us the most options here. So Pursue the Past. Discard a mountain. Wow. Yeah, let's play another Relic Sloth. And then we're gonna get rid of their grapple. How is your removal looking, my friend? All right. Oh, that's fine. That's what we call a 2-for-1 in the business. Oh, improvisation capstone. You don't say. We could just Bitter Triumph. We could Dust Speaker here, but I think I'm gonna Antiquities here, and then keep the Bitter Triumph up. Maybe I should have pursued the past. It's not clear. Only if you draw planes is that the better play. Luen. Alright. You don't have any creatures in your graveyard. Sure. And let's do his first year. Right. I think I'm gonna play 3 life here. Ooh, unsubtle mockery. Does not use our mana very efficiently, but it surveils and also gets rid of their biggest threat right now. We're just waiting for this Memorization Capstone. Spirit Mascot. Don't think we want that. Let's draw a 7th land, please. Why not? Of course. Well. Oh, that's... sorry. And I think now we're gonna start. Yep. This is fine for us. Cards, yes. Now this is where they play the Aaron. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Just play Antiquities, right? Yeah. We're done. Oof, that was a very timely wilt indeed. Taldes, welcome to the arena. Yeah, gonna keep this. Bitter Triumph plus Swamp. Is par for the course for our starting hand. I'm gonna ditch the mountain because I might draw the Antiquities. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna play the Spirit Mascot here over the seas. I want to pressure them a little bit. But let's see if this card actually does something. If you play it on turn 2 and you have the deck to back it up, then it can be quite good. Grave Researcher though. Okay. Grave Researcher, do we care about this? Now that we have the Improvisation Capstone, maybe we just want to ramp? So this is Gives us 5, and then next turn 6, and afterwards 7. Next turn we have Bitter Triumph plus Unsubtle Mockery if we want to. We could pursue the past right now. Let's hope that we draw a land. We do! Excellent. And we even have Bitter Triumph up if we want to. No tax. Alright. Nearing Shade Writer. A pretty good target for the Dust Speaker. Feel like. Knockout maneuver. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. To delay our capstone a little bit. Just a nice little 2-for-1. Now we play the Dust Speaker. I think we're gonna remove cards out of their graveyard. How about the Researcher? I have stuff to remove from ours, but currently Comforting Council has held up its promise. Nice. Okay. We play the planes. I think what we do is we pursue the past, ditching a pursue the past. And then do this, and from our graveyard, I think the mountain can go. Okay, opponent at 8, and next turn we play the Improvisation Capstone. That means no Shade Rider for you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, let's discard the planes. Remove the Wander off. I don't think there's any benefit to remove anything from our graveyard. Oh, Antiquities on the Loose is has so many funny interactions. The Improvisation Capstone is the latest edition. I've done so many things with this. I had 2 in my pre-release. And the card Flashback. So that was one combo. Then I had the Scroll Mage. Yeah, buddy. This card has been a mulligan for you. Teacher's Pest. So they're keeping 4 mana up. How many cards? We have 17. Yeah, okay. Alright, Improvisation Capstone. Taking it down for us. Improvisation Capstone into Antiquities on the Loose is just dirty. Mario Augusto. Pretty sweet start. It's interesting that we don't find any of our 3 mascots in our starting hand usually. So Bitter Triumph always on our starting hand, but this is not ideal. I think the way we plan out the turn is we're gonna play the Docent on 2, then on 3, and then if we have something that costs double, yeah, I think the Docent here on 2 into a potential Essence Scatter is the most value. Mindful Biomancer, interesting. I'm gonna play the Rubble Rouser. Question is, what do we discard? I think I'm discarding the Bitter Triumph. Am I? Might be wrong. Next turn we can do this plus this if we want to. Are we just gonna... Yeah, let's just gonna get rid of the Mage Tower Referee. I think it's... What a call! What a call! Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and we draw the primary research. Oh my god, this is a slaughter. I think we're just gonna play the primary research here, right? But the problem is then we have to remove the Docent, which is fine. No, we can just... No, we remove the referee. Yeah, that works. One. This plays around Essence Scatter and at the same time Brush Off. And brings a creature on board, so... Okay, so they're keeping their mana open. What are we gonna do? Can attack with the Docent. They block, and I'm okay with going to damage. Alright, let's discard. Planes. Yep, resolves. I think I'm just gonna do this. Let's get rid of the planes. Doesn't really matter, I think. Causes a card, which is good. And opponent has seen enough. Silver, tier 3. Yeah, this is going a lot better. The Antiquities. Bitter Triumph. We go first. Yeah, we keep this. Not ideal. But I mean, the Form of Enmity, if we now draw the Masked card, then we have black and white. And there it is. Mage Tower Referee, welcome. We're gonna exile the big side inventory, draw another Spirit Mascot. Unless we draw a Plains, we cannot play Spirit Mascot plus Bitter Triumph next turn, so probably 4-3. I think I'm actually fine doing this. Oh, they have Killian. They have the. Yeah, that's actually practice. That's actually pretty bad now. Yeah, all of a sudden, I'm not so fine with this anymore. What are we gonna ditch here? Capstone? Capstone is how we come back. We are so far away from it. We have nothing with... Really not sure about this, but I think I'm gonna ditch the Capstone here. Wow, and we didn't draw land. Great. Okay, Moment of Reckoning is gone. Yeah. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna play the Sloth here. Or maybe the Referee plus Mascot. But also keep up Bitter Triumph. Let's play the Referee to keep up Bitter Triumph. Probably gonna do it on the... I don't know. What are they gonna play it on? Ink Mage probably. At least that's the smart choice. Let's see how they attack. If they don't attack with the Banemaker, then I can play the Bitter Triumph. Oh, they're playing... attacking with the Banemaker. Okay, so then let's do this. And Bitter Triumph. Okay, 3 life. The Mage Tower Referee. Didn't want to play it. Interesting. An Inkling Mascot. If we draw land, we can play the Spirit Mascot, dig side inventory, and then wilt in the heat. We have not played a lot of removal spells, so I feel like the Startled Relic is not long for this world. But what else are we gonna play? Oh. Let's play this. Remove confidence. But I feel like this Relic Sloth is not gonna be there for us next turn. Would be really good if it was, because then we can play the Spirit Mascot, remove one of our cards, and then play Wilt in the Heat. Yeah, Cost of Brilliance. Sure. Okay, the fact that they attack with both probably means that I cannot take 6 here. Yeah. Or can I? Six. Let's take the 6 here. That's fine. Alright, so we got a mountain. So that allows us... No, doesn't allow us anything. I'm gonna play the Spirit Mascot. And then... next to combat, remove a card out of our graveyard. The Triumph. And then we attack. So we take 6 probably next turn. Don't think I can. I don't think this works. So I think I need to get rid of the mascot here. Yeah. Let's take all 4 life. Get rid of the mascot. Be at 7 and then hopefully not die. Another mascot, but we'll have a 4/4 flyer next turn. That's what I assumed they would have. We're at 4. This puts us to 6. And then if we draw land plus mascot, we live. This alone doesn't do it. Yeah, well. Goes nothing. We're more likely to draw planes. So let's put a mountain up. Yep. And we're done. Alright, first loss. Not sure. Maybe it is the Baroque, the frog that needs to go. Keep the 4/4 Trampler, and then next turn we have like a +1 counter on it, and maybe they can never race us. I don't know. I might have misplayed this. Mad Cooey. What up? Yeah, Slumbering Trudge. We have a few turns until that becomes relevant. We have a Wilt in the Heat, which deals exactly not enough damage. So I think we get to Digging next turn. We play the Docent. Yeah, let's play Docent. Maybe the Acolyte is better. How did I think about it? If they don't have anything on 2, then this gives us at least it gives us life. We want to seize the spoils here. Let's just attack first. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd rather have seize the spoils because. But what to ditch? In the Heat next turn, we can ditch the Swamp. We have a treasure token now. That means we can never touch the treasure token. But we only have 1 black card anyways, so let's do this. Next turn we can Shattered Acolyte into Spirit Mascot. Ignite Tester of the Tangential. Oh, that's quite a start that they have over there. Tester is gonna grow. Will be annoying. Let's try, but no, I think I wanna next turn Pigment Wrangler, and then the turn after that the Wilt in the Heat. Wanna attack? Maybe we do actually. No, because then they can attack with a 3/3 Tester if they want to. Don't think I want to attack. Let's play the Spirit Biscuit. The turn. Slumbering Trudge will wake up next turn. Next book, Tabulator. They're gonna move something. They should probably get rid of both of the counters here. On the Tabulator, that's gonna be annoying. Fine. Alright, and then it's my turn. Pigment Wrangler. And then hopefully next turn we can Wilt in the Heat. Womp on their side. No plays. Love to see it. The Trudge is gonna attack. I think I'm okay with just not blocking that right now. Pass, no blocks. Gonna take 6 here. Oh! Oh! That's brutal. Okay, well. Ooh, antiquities though. But I think we have to wilt in the Heat here. I don't think that there's another play. 2 antiquities on the loose though. And we wanted to test this anyways, right? 1, 2, 3. Now we don't have enough to also play the Mage Tower. Well, we do have enough. Yeah, let's actually try it. I actually want to see. Doesn't do it. I didn't expect it to, but I'm not gonna attack. But I think now some double blocking is on the table. If we draw a land. Yeah, sure. Excellent draw from them. That's brutal. We have the Shattered Acolyte. Here you go. On the Biomancer, but they are not attacking. Nice, and we draw the black land here. That's so even if we draw our removal, it's gonna be good. Wilt in the Heat. I don't think I want to play on their turn just because of the Essence Knit Scholar. Maybe. What are they gonna draw? They're not drawing another removal spell, are they? That would be very rude. Let's just get rid of their Scholar here. And then no attacks, and the turn. Yep, sure. You should have attacked, my friend. Unless, of course, you have a counter spell here. Do you? They do not. Alright, alright. Alright, 18. So who's winning this now? I don't think I want to chump attack here, but I mean they have a 4/7 and a 7/7. I think we just keep back here. Next. No attacks and turn. And then hopefully draw one of our card draw spells. Excellent, thank you. Thank you very much. What's in their yard? Just a wander off. It's probably better to remove stuff from our yard for the spirit mascot. Ah. Nah. Just in case. Let's just do this. So 6 3/3s are 18 damage. Afterwards I have... Oh yeah... Let's actually attack with all of these. I'm happy with that. Probably should just attack with everything. Why are we keeping back that referee and the stone docent? This turn. We're keeping the planes, of course, because we have to pursue the past in our graveyard. Doesn't look like they have a particularly exciting draw. Ditch the planes. Nice. And there's the Bitter Triumph. Can wait for a turn. Grow spirit mascots. The Startled Relic is just not gonna... It's not gonna die. Let's just attack everything. Where the Bitter Triumph goes. Have the protection spell. The spirit mascot, the relic sloth. Alright. Maybe a little bit too passively played. The referee was really good this game. Year of the tryhard. That's my year, my friend. Opponent goes first. Our first drop is gonna be the Rubble Rouser, but we have all of our mana. And then next turn we can Garrison Excavate. Actually, I see a game plan, but if they're going... we are going Mountain. Void Colony. So... yeah. In trouble. Can't find anything for the colony. Lots of lands. I think we're just ditching the swamp here. Okay, it's gonna be some time until that tabulator is gonna do anything to us. So I think the excavator... yeah, it's gonna be good. Come on, buddy. Can we please find a removal spell? Do we need to play the Rubble Rouser? Nah. Primary healer. And if they give themselves life, then we are gonna... It's really rough. 4/4 flyer. And next turn they can make it into a 5/5 flyer. We need to play the Rubble Rouser. Let's ditch a mountain. Mascot, okay. Come on, some removal spell. Also should get rid of their spells. The graveyards. Actual mascot. Sure. So how about double block here and we block here? Alright, let's try it. I think that's our best shot. But we are at 6. That's not good. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah. Removal. No removal. Well, I mean... this is finally where we mulligan. Wow. 6. Yeah, storm goes, I think. And here we go. Do you want to counter this opponent? Of course you do. Well. And here is our third loss. That's actually fine. And they don't get to attack us. We need to dig for that black land. But it might already be too late. I mean, they had an insane start. Come on. Yeah, well. Excellent. Actually, the capstone would have been better. We could have played it next turn. Was that a mistake? I don't know. It's possible. And no, still doesn't. I mean, this is our path to victory. Sure, Vanishing Betrayal. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna attack and then end the turn. Let's get rid of this planes. Sure. Let's just watch them. What they're gonna do. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take 8. This. Doesn't. And then choose. Could remove one of ours. But I assume they have something to recur here, right? Oh, we cannot remove anything from our graveyard. There's nothing in there. Okay, so let's remove this. Are we gonna attack? We're gonna take 8. Nah, I think we're gonna leave this. I mean, they have a... Sure. can double block here. Okay. Dig side inventory, I think, on the rubble rouser. At least we can now block. They're at 8. That's not nothing. And we can block the pest brute sloth now. Battle mascot is a problem, for sure. Oh wow, that's surprising. And we draw the black land. We need it right now. We have a startled relic sloth. Okay. Yeah, we're not allowed. Not allowed. Okay. Well, we're gonna take 6, I think. Yeah, well, good game. Two 4-3s in this region actually does not bode well for the rest of the series. I thought this deck was really good. It definitely lacked. So in the last game, I mean, for sure, if we had the improvisation capstone, then we would have been in the game. Maybe, depending on what they have. I mean, if they have the counter spell, but I'm not sure. I have to review the footage to see whether this was more likely or this was more likely. What was our starting hand? Did we have a rubble rouser? I think we had one. I'm not 100% sure. But we definitely didn't have 2. So I would rather have like a... I mean, we have 1, 2, 3 outs in there to get a black. Yeah, and then they just had a relatively good start. Were able to remove our, or like counter our spells. We were not able to get anything going. Yeah, I mean, this is how it sometimes goes. I'm gonna review the footage, but we'll see how it continues. I mean, at least we leveled up. We're now in silver. All right, that's it for today. Thank you. Goodbye.